What's going on, guys? Welcome to part 2 of the Cowboy Boot Care series. And today, we're talking conditioning. We're going to talk why it's important to condition your boots, how to condition your boots, and the benefits of conditioning your cowboy boots. Now, before we get into it, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button below, and don't be afraid to ring that bell either. Now, also, if you haven't checked out the first part in this series, which is cleaning your cowboy boots, I'm going to link that in the description below. You want to get them all cleaned off, dirt-free, dust-free, and all that before you apply any kind of conditioner to them. Now, first off is, why do you want to condition your boots? Well, whenever your hands are feeling dry, you take a moisturizer or lotion for your hands, right? You rub that in, get them feeling all soft and moisturized, nourished. Well, the leather in your boots is the same exact way. Over time, what's going to happen is this leather, from normal wear and tear and getting dirty and all that stuff and getting wet, it's going to lose a lot of its oils because it is skin. So it's going to lose a lot of the oils that are in the boot, causing it to crack, dry out, and if you let it go too long, get too cracked, what's going to happen is it's going to start to develop holes. Much like if you don't clean off your cowboy boots, the dirt and the little rocks rubbing against the leather and the cracks and crevices is going to cause this leather to develop holes. You know, if you don't moisturize them every once in a while and apply a conditioner, the same thing's going to happen if they start to crack. If they get too far along, those cracks are going to turn into holes, and then a cobbler can't fix this. Because once again, a cobbler can fix your soles, he can resole them, and he can fix the heels, he can re-heel them. But once you get holes in the actual leather in the upper here, they're kind of done. You know, you can't do much about that. So, you know, what is a leather conditioner? Well, it is a moisturizer for your boots. And just to give you guys an idea of what it looks like before we put it on, get a little bit on my finger there. And this is really runny, so it's not wanting to come out. There we go. A little bit of technical difficulties, and it just dripped off my finger. You can still see a little bit on there. I know it's all white. But it's a moisturizing lotion for your boots, basically. So now, how you're going to want to go about doing this is, or at least what I like to do, I already put a little bit on there, but we're going to put a little bit more. I will put a little line in the top there. And I'll take a brush. And you can apply this a couple different ways. You can use a brush like what I got here. You can also just use your hands, or you can use a rag. I personally prefer to use a brush because I feel like it works it in there better. It works it into the cracks and crevices and all that. And I'll just take it and rub it in. And the nice part about the brush as opposed to the rag or even your hands is it's not going to absorb into the brush. It's going to sit on the top of the bristles. It's not going to work its way down in there. I don't feel too much. At least for me, it doesn't. So I feel like a brush really is the best way to go. So much like how whenever I would scrub it, I'll just take the brush and work it in. I'll put a little bit more on the side there. Usually I'll start where I had stopped at. Now, the nice part about leather conditioners is they have so many different brands of them. I recommend this product. It's a product called Bic 4. A lot of cowboy boot wearers, enthusiasts, they swear by this stuff. Myself the same way. And it really just helps to keep that leather nice and healthy. And if you haven't done any kind of conditioning to your boots, if you've never done it or haven't done it in a while, that leather's going to be thirsty, so you're going to find it might drink up and soak in that conditioner a little bit quicker. So don't be afraid to apply a little bit more. Now, you don't want to apply too much because you can over-condition them, but you'll kind of see by feel as you're doing it how much you really need. If it starts to dry out before you're done with it, definitely apply more. And make sure that whenever you're doing it, you also get around the ankle area too, where your ankle bends, because it likes to crease and stuff in there. Get the back a little bit there so you guys can see. And even if you can't find the Big Four, which it's really easy to find, but if you order off like a certain website all the time or shop at a certain store all the time and they're out of stock of it or have a different brand of leather conditioner, go ahead and get that. As long as you're using some type of leather conditioner, you really can't go wrong. I just recommend the Bic. And even there's a little bit of a higher end product called Saphir Renovator. It's a higher end conditioner. I do use Saphir shoe polish, which in the next video we'll be talking polishing, so make sure you tune in for that. But they make a really great conditioner also. You pay for it, don't get me wrong, you pay for the Saphir, but it definitely does its job. Okay, so I got that all nice and worked in, and I'm making sure to get, down in where the welt is real good. You want to make sure you get in under there real good with the brush, and that's the nice part about the brush, is it works it down in there. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. And I'll let you guys see this boot versus the other one. This is the one that is not conditioned. This is the one that is. You can see it's a little bit more moist looking because I just rubbed all that onto there. And if I did have better lighting, then it would appear a little bit better. But that's about it. That's how you condition your boots. And this is probably the most important step in your boot care process. Every other step's important too. Cleaning them off's important. And the following steps I'm going to be showing you in the next 2 videos are also important. But conditioning them with a good leather conditioner is going to keep them healthy. It's going to keep them hydrated, moisturized, and they're not going to dry out and develop cracks. And also it's going to help them to stay softer too, so they're going to be a little bit more supple, a little bit more comfortable to wear as well. And a side tip, if you get a new pair of boots, especially if it's a thick leather and they're real stiff on you, you can actually take leather conditioner and before you wear them, apply that to the boot like I had just showed you, and it'll actually help to soften it up and help speed up the break-in process a little bit more. So a little bit of a side tip for you. So that's all I got for you today. I hope this video on conditioning your cowboy boots helped you guys, it's helping you guys take care of your footwear a little bit better. If you guys have a different brand of leather conditioner, if you are conditioning your boots already and you have a brand that you prefer, please let me know in the comments below. Also, I'll link the first video, the cleaning your cowboy boots, in the series in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great night.